I seen another guy, and all the power to him. He wanted to go to some slingshot tournament, and I think he's on disability or something, but he didn't have the money to go. And he was gung ho about going there. And he kept asking all his subscribers for money so he could go, and it's my dream and everything else. It's like it's everybody, it's all your subscribers' problem to take care of your dream. You know, I got a dream. I do. I got a dream that I need another truck. You guys can donate. I only need about 100 grand. Jesus. Like, it just blows my mind away. But he did get the money. His subscribers did pay him the money so he could do his dream and go shoot some slingshot tournament. Now, I did send him a link to a tournament that was in his state that was only an hour away from him. He didn't want to hear about that. He wanted to go to Pennsylvania. And I was just like, unbelievable. So whoever gave him the money to go and paid him, I was just thinking, like, YouTube is turned into a begathon. The other thing I see happening with YouTube, I see a lot of homeless guys that now open a YouTube channel, and they say how they love, being out of society and not having to work a job and live that life, and they're happy what they're doing. And then people are mailing them tents. If they got a dog, well, that's it. They get dog food. Everybody's taking care of them. Why would the guy work? I'm just like, I got about 8 cats out in front of my house. They do not catch mice. Not at all. A couple of them are pretty fat. They just lay around my front porch. They eat shit and lay around the front porch. That's it. They're not going to leave. They're not going to hunt for mice. They got it made. Man, oh man, look, free food, free... They got it made. Well, if you look at your meth heads and your homeless, and not everybody's a meth head when they're homeless, but the ones that are, they're never very far from where the soup kitchens are. They hang out where the food is, and they don't go too far from there. If you want to keep track of where they are, you just got to move where you're going to serve the food, and that's where they're going to go. That's all there is to it. But we do have a lot of bums now coming into YouTube, and they don't ask for money. They don't ask for anything, but they make sure to give you an address where in case you want to mail them a gift or something. And they'll tell you straight up, like, this guy had some stuff mailed to me. He says, I can't use this stuff. I'll have to sell it. So somebody gave you this out of the goodness of your heart, and now you're going to sell it. He says, it'll come in handy and buy me some food. And I'm just like, what a kick in the ass. But he got a new tent. And he says, I've never had a tent like this. This has got to be the most expensive tent I've had in my life. And they just hype it up. That was it. After the tent, I unsubscribed. He's got 3,000 subs. And I was just like, no. I'm not going to listen to him whine about having all this. No. And I just got rid of it. It's just completely ridiculous, A lot of e-beggars on YouTube. A lot of them. I have never turned around and asked anybody for a dime. I've never asked anybody to buy me a coffee. I've never done anything like that. I'll do affiliate marketing where it doesn't cost my subscribers anything. So if they click it, they like it, they buy it. Okay, I get a few pennies. But other than that, nope, I won't do it. YouTube keeps pushing me, go live, and then people will tip you money. It's like they want to create bums. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I work for a living, man. I pay for everything. All my stuff I own is paid for by me. Not because I want it, not because of anything. It's paid for by me. And the gear I buy, I like. I spend a lot of time researching different gear. Sometimes I make mistakes. I buy too much or it doesn't work out. Like that tripod I bought. I didn't even use that yet. That's a whole pound in my pack that could go that I'm not using. I truly don't need that. But man, it's starting to get dark. Whew. I'm played right out, man. Fixing that. I fixed 2 sinks. I fixed the laundry tub. Both taps had to be replaced. The one in the kitchen and the laundry tub. And in the laundry tub, in my short, you'll see the water was just pissing out of the pipe. I don't know what happened to that pipe. The pipe was all rotted. It was like it turned into cardboard. It was just ridiculous. Even when I pulled it off, it disintegrated. I never seen anything like it. All I had to do was replace that section of pipe. I mean, Amazon's pretty neat. I mean, they sell a lot of stuff in kits. So you could buy the kits of the pipe you need. I redid the piping under the kitchen sink. And then I did the piping on the laundry tub, and then I put new taps. So there's no leaks or anything, so that's all working now. Oh, and then yesterday, my wife's doorknob broke. So I had to order a new doorknob, which came in today, and I got to put that on when I get back home. It never ends. It never ends. This year, all I've been doing is replacing things. I replaced the fridge, I replaced the stove, I replaced the dryer. Everything seems to be breaking and needs to be replaced. Some things I'm able to just fix, is what I'm able to do. But most of this stuff is 20 years old. So it all finally caught up. And now, okay, so taps will probably last 5 years. So, I mean, it's like, you got to replace this stuff sooner or later. And it's just the way it is. And getting out is very hard, especially when you get a stove that breaks, then you get a dryer that breaks. Those are big ticket items that you got to have the money to get. The only thing that's nice about being in a small town is I can just get online at Lowe's or Home Depot, most of the time Home Depot, check reviews, they deliver it, and within a week it's on my front porch, and then I put it in. But things here in the USA have gotten very, very convenient, especially with Amazon. Usually it's 1 or 2 day delivery. It really is. I hate it when I go to other companies and buy things. Like when I bought my 2 stainless steel water jugs that I have out today, I had to order directly from Clean. It took them a week and a half to get it to me. Had that been on Amazon, I would have got it in 2 days. I mean, these companies really have to step it up. And then their shipping was $12. So that's the other thing. You kind of get spoiled with Amazon, but you can't get everything on Amazon. Like when I wanted the windscreen for my fancy stove, I had to go to their website and order it because it wasn't on Amazon. And you just got to wait a couple weeks for a lot of stuff to come in. It's just the way it is. So, see, it gets dark in the wilderness a lot quicker. Like if I was out by the water, I'd probably have another hour of daylight. But when you're inside the trees like this, no, you lose an hour right off the bat. What do we got here? I got 6:45 is what I got. And on this wrist, I got this paracord bracelet. That actually has my name, my phone number, my address. It says I'm a type 2 diabetic. It has my blood type on it. And that's on there. There's also a thing on my backpack that you can scan that gives you the history of my medical. My wife bought that for me because of what I do. She gets worried about me. She says, that's got everything about you. Your doctors, everything. I said, really? And I says, how do they know to scan that? Oh, they know. Everybody knows to scan that. I said, do they? I says, the last ambulance that came for you didn't even know how to put your damn intravenous in. I had to help them. Well, I don't know about the people around here. Well, it's on my pack anyways. Weighs a little bit, but it's there. Makes her feel better. I'll carry that extra ounce. I don't think it matters, but she does. The only thing it's going to do is if I have a heart attack or something inside my tent and I die, and then somebody comes looking for me, they'll say, oh, I've been there for a month, and now I'm just bones. They'll turn around and see the bracelet and say, oh, that's who it was. Look at that. In the Army, they carry dog tags, so who knows? Maybe carrying a paracord bracelet with your information is not a bad idea. That's for sure. You can hear the birds. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is why I like coming out here. I love the sounds. I love to just sit and listen. You know, it's pretty amazing. Boy, oh boy. And you know, it's funny, I'm down to half a container of water, and just like the bugs will move your ass to set up your tent quick, when you run out of water, you'll try to postpone it. You'll be like, oh, I don't need it right now. Maybe I can wait. And what'll end up happening is you'll start being thirsty, and then you'll get your ass down there to get some water. That's for sure. I think I'm good for tonight because I'm not moving around so much now. I may have to strip down in the tent just to cool off, but I think I think in the morning I might have to get some water first thing in the morning when the sun comes up. It's probably going to be pretty foggy, is what it is. So I'll give you a last look around, and you can check it out and see what's going on. There's my tent. We're going to sleep in tonight. Nothing all the way around me. We're in the middle of the jungle. Got all my garbage there. I got to put it in my pack. She's got her water and food there. She still has water and food. So, and there she is down here. Look at her. She's down here sleeping. See? They always want to be right beside you. But there's nothing down, there's nothing here. All the way around. My truck cannot be found anywhere. I walked in, man. I had to pack and walked in. Yeah. How many preppers do you see get out from behind that desk? I don't care if they do it once a year. How many of them get out behind that damn desk and go for a 1 mile, go 1 mile walk and set up their stuff and use it? Everybody I see with a bug-out bag, this is my bug-out bag. I seen one guy, he says, I had the blue plastic film on his stove. He said, I left it on, I don't want it getting scratched. You don't want it getting scratched? What? Get your shit out there, man. I was just like, Jesus. You're going to find out what makes it, what doesn't, what gets broke, what doesn't get broke. I mean, it's just the way it is. It has to get used. And heck, if you can't get out in the bush like I am right now, then do it in your backyard. Do something. Get out from behind the desk. You know, and it blows my mind away. I see so many people, they end up with 30,000 subs, 50,000, 100,000. And all they do is talk about the news like they've gone to school to be some news person. Today in the prepper news, we have these things to worry about. We may go to war against Israel. We might go to war against China. This might happen. That might happen. Oh, get off the pot. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's going to happen. You don't put that pack on, you're just going to get fatter. That's it. Put the pack on and go for a walk. Get out there 90 Fahrenheit like I am right now. Oh, there's a mosquito. And sweat your bag off and find out what it's like to actually do shit. I see very few, I don't see any preppers that do this. I see hikers that do this. I see hikers that do the Appalachian Trail will do 10 miles a day, and they run extremely light packs and they're on the move. But there is a difference between a hiker and a prepper. I mean, between having a bug-out bag or a get-home bag or whatever bag you want to call it, you are going to be heavier. You're going to be carrying, on average, 30 pounds. I think anything above that, you're pushing it. You know, if you're going to do any distance, you know. And you'll find out very quickly what you need and what you can live without. I mean, I'm 61 years old this month. I turned 61. It's crazy, huh? I need a chair. That's it, at 61. My knees can't take it. My hands can't take it. I need something to sit down and take a break on. Either that or just sit on the ground. But I need something to take a break. And I need to do it a little bit at a time. You know, have a coffee, wait 20 minutes, then go set up the tent. Tent shouldn't have took that long, but I forgot how it went together. And then, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. That's for sure. But I'm going to get this mess cleaned up, get it in my pack, and get it out of the way so it don't get soaking wet.